All right, Sistas fans. Now, this was a fan theory sent to me. Honestly, I didn't even think about it because, similar to some plot points in this show, I completely forgot about them. But basically, what if Heather was the one that stole Karen's credit card and ran up a $5,000 charge or charges in Zach's name back in season 2? Now, when I received the message, I wanted to quickly dismiss it by saying, no, that doesn't make sense. I mean, why would this woman take the card and run up the bill and cause trouble for Zach? And, if he landed in jail, how would he pay child support? But one could argue, what if she used the card to, I don't know, spend it on her son? And I will say this, the one reason this kind of makes sense is two things. Number one, even though as an audience we never saw who was the person that stole the card, remember Sabrina had the video footage she showed, I think it was Danny and Karen, and they saw it was one of the clients at Karen's salon, being that one of the customers, and I don't want to assume, but let me just say it's rather likely that it was a female who stole the card. And if Heather is a person who has been to the salon, a few times or even once, who knows, that could be how she got the card. Also, the fact that if she found out that Zach was shacked up with Karen, that could be why she was targeted, And as a result, it's like, let me mess up their happy home by using this money, to get revenge on Zach and, use it to take care of our child. And I think Jenna, the officer who kept popping up at Karen's salon this season, she was saying that, Karen's place was the last known address that Zach was at. So in some ways that kind of makes sense. Now, on the second point as to why this theory actually does have some potential weight, in this upcoming episode, in the promo, we see Heather in the salon basically, mouthing off to Karen like, you better be glad you're not married to him because I'm about to, get his ass, or basically get that money, whatever. So I'm wondering how that's going to go, if she was the one that stole the card. Part of me is like, can't she be arrested for that? And, this reason, that reason. But we've seen in this and so many other Tyler Perry shows, Tyler chooses to do with the law what he will. And how many people should have called the cops or had somebody arrested, but they chose not to. Q was the most recent example of this. I'm just wondering if Tyler did do this, if Heather is revealed to be the credit card thief, I would actually applaud him for, revisiting that question that so many people have been wondering. I mean, I literally just threw it to the wayside. I said, once it was revealed to Karen that it wasn't Zach, I was like, okay, I guess we'll never find out who it was. I remember at one time, I think I theorized, what if it was one of the customers who stole Karen's card, and then Isaiah, I believe, one of the former employees, the one that quit, started his own salon at lower prices and took a bulk of Karen's customers away. What if that was a scheme? Like, one of the customers stole the card and he used the money for a startup, and then, he used Zach's name for the, the charges, and that's how things turned out the way they did, but we never got follow-up. But if this is the follow-up where Heather's the one that stole the card, I would be intrigued. So what do you think? Do you think Heather was the one who took the card and used it, probably on herself and the child, to get back at Zach? And how do you think that's going to play in the grander scheme of things? But honestly, not to toot my own horn, but then again, I can't toot my own horn because I wasn't the one that came up with the theory, even though I added weight to the foundation of the theory itself. But honestly, I feel like this is one of those times where I could see people saying, and I'll agree, that, wow, your idea actually is better than what was in the actual show, because it would be a nice way to tie things together. So, with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe. hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.